What's something that made you angrier than you've ever been? When I was 17, my dad married Carla. She wasn't my stepmom yet, not officially, but she moved in fast. Her toothbrush appeared in the bathroom within a week. Her dog took over the couch. Her voice started echoing in every room of the house like she had always lived there. At first, I tried to be decent. My mom had passed 2 years earlier, and I knew Dad was lonely. I wanted him to be happy. But Carla had a way of making everything feel like hers. She rearranged the living room without asking. She threw out my mom's old cookbooks because they were too depressing. One afternoon, I found her wearing one of my mom's scarves, the one with little gold leaves. She saw my face and just said, "What? It's beautiful," I told Dad. He said I needed to stop living in the past. Things got worse when I got accepted into my first choice college, out of state, full scholarship. I was over the moon. I told my dad that night at dinner. He nodded, smiled, and said, "We're proud of you." Carla said nothing, just kept eating. A few weeks later, I came home from school and found an envelope on the kitchen table. It was from the college's financial office. Inside was a letter saying my enrollment had been flagged due to incomplete housing payment. Confused, I checked my email. There it was. An update showing the housing deposit had been canceled. The payment method had been rejected. I'd never canceled it. I confronted my dad. He looked confused, then called Carla in. She didn't deny it. "I thought it was a mistake," she said calmly. "I saw it on the joint account and thought someone was using your father's card without permission. It had my name on it," I said. "My email, my application, everything. I didn't know," she shrugged. "Besides, we need to think about what's practical. You're just a kid. You don't need to be moving across the country." That was when I lost it. I'd been holding back for months. Every little thing she'd said, every picture of my mom she'd boxed up without asking, every time she treated my life like an inconvenience. I shouted. I said things I don't even remember. I told my dad I hated him for letting her take over everything, for letting her erase Mom, for letting her mess with my future. He just sat there, stunned. I left that night, stayed with my best friend's family for 2 weeks while I sorted everything out. I talked to the college, explained the situation. They let me resubmit the deposit. I used my own savings and got a part-time job to cover the rest. Dad tried to call a few times. I didn't answer. Carla sent me a message on Facebook. It was just one sentence: "You'll regret pushing us away." I never replied. I moved out that fall, started school, never looked back. I didn't go home for holidays. I didn't send postcards. The anger faded eventually, but the silence. 3 years later, I graduated with honors. My dad came to the ceremony alone. He hugged me tight and said, "I'm sorry." I nodded, but didn't say anything. Carla wasn't invited.